What is up, guys? Oh, it's Saturday. It's Autobuild Judgment Day. What's up, Ricardo? How you doing? How are you today? Hello, Taco Master. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. So as you guys can see from the title, exactly, Ricardo. Yeah, I have not yet gotten the save file ready for Galfrey. So we're gonna take this opportunity to pretend like that wasn't the goal for this week. And we're gonna be talking about Ciar and Delamere. The final two of the undead companions. Yeah. Cavalier and Slayer. One thing that I am curious about, Ciar is the only companion whose auto build requires him to have an animal companion. As such, I'm really curious if his animal companion also has an auto build. So we will be checking that out today as well. But first and foremost, gotta turn Toy Box on. Because what all? We need to That was a, there's a new patch? Wait, what? Hold up. Really? No, not that. That's not what I need. Where's Steam? Where's Steam at? There we go. Check that it doesn't break toy box. Too late! We're respecking. Alright, so let's take a look at what Ciar gives us. So, guard. Okay, so first off, persuasion, athletics, mobility. Those are the 3 class skills that you get from this. Alright. Oh, hey, look at that. Rogue Trader is like on the front page of the Steam library. Unfortunately, I don't have any interest at all in Warhammer. Hide in plain sight ability back. Happen to fit checks for Assassin's Mark of Death. Wait, is that the level 20? Wait. Let me just... Yeah. That's fine. We can redo that. No, where's Mark of Death? What is Mark of Death? Hello? Excuse me? Oh, there it is. Starting action is affected by Mark. Ignore DR and resistances. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have to close out of that. Don't forget to upload or update them before loading your saves. Yeah, that's fine. Quests, items, anything else? Doesn't look like anything that we care about. Okay. I see nothing in the patch notes that will affect what we were talking about. So, fuck it. They don't exist. Alright, Ciar is a Cavalier. There was part at the start which said Sendry VA, said some of Rekar's lines. That's actually really funny. Why would they have... Wait, they had to have recorded that then. They would have had to record, have the voice actor record the wrong lines without realizing it. Also, I just realized that my in-game chat is all like my chat overlay is all fuckered up. Give me a second. I hope that wasn't like that all this whole time. Because Jesus. Give me a second. I know exactly how to fix this. I can do it. Give me a sec. Go away. Leave. Save. Oh, wait. Is this... This is for the raw... Damn it. Yeah. Let's go to this one. Now we can get rid of that. And there it is. All right. All right. Sorry about that. I did not realize that it was like that. That's my bad. So yeah, we probably have one full stream where there's just double chat in that window. I apologize. You have my apologies. All right. So, Cavalier. What do we got? Guard background gives perception to class skills. Light armor, short swords, and light crossbows. That's all stuff that we already had. So we do get an extra skill. I am curious if we will actually make use of it. Toughness, yeah. We do not make use of it. All right, so another completely useless background skill. So that's cool. Make absolutely no use of guard. Believe in toughness supremacy. You know, they got it at level 11, so at least it was, like, not fucking level 2 or something. Although they did get heavy armor focus at level 1. So yeah, we got weapon focus something. What weapon focus did we get? This I'm curious about. Alright, so he's Order of the Lion. Coordinated defense. He does have outflank. So we have outflank as one of our auto builds. Which is great. Because right, we got Tactician, which means that we could give this to everybody else. Or weapon focus long spear? Maybe. Maybe. We could double check this once we get through here. Or if we have something else that, like if he gets weapon focus mythic or something. We can check that too. So yeah, we have outflank. And let me actually double check. Can grant this teamwork to all allies, yeah. I wanted to double check because I know that, there have been some classes where I thought that it did that, but it in fact just made it so that they benefited from it as if everybody else had it, right? I think that's the Inquisitor thing. But we have weapon focus for something. We have heavy armor focus, which now that there's the new mythic feats, that's not going to be part of the auto build most likely, unless they changed it and I just didn't notice. Yeah, heavy armor focus. Mounted combat. Yeah, if you're a cavalier, you're gonna want to get mounted combat, right? Mounts tend to be a little bit on the squishy side at times. That was like one of the biggest issues that I had when I was playing a cavalier was my dinosaur would die fairly consistently. So having mounted combat. This is also fine. Share with your pet only thing is a hunter class feature? Yeah. Sanctified Slayer Inquisitor gets it because that's the hunter esque. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. Power attack, yes. Yeah, right. You're a strength-based class. You want power attack. But like this is 3 defensive feats though. We have dodge, we have heavy armor focus, and we have toughness. I think that's a bit excessive. Also supposed to get the animal aspects from the hunter, but Owlcat judged it was way too strong. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, so what do we got? We got athletics, we got mobility, and we got persuasion. Okay. Here we go. 18 strength. Hello, Igor. How you doing? 19 charisma. That's a lot of charisma. Although, as an undead cavalier, he does double dip into charisma quite a bit. 9 intelligence, yeah, he's a dumbass. Yep, he's a dum-dum. Okay, so we've put 2 points in. Yeah. I know. Yeah, he uses his charisma for health. He also uses it for a bunch of his cavalier stuff. And fort saves. Should be. Right? Hello? Hello? There we go. Other +4 undead creature. What is this? We'll check that out. We'll look at that. We'll look at that. It is his charisma. That's what it seems to be, but this could also be like a fucking, you know, a lich thing where it's like, as a lich, all of your companions. Well, no, that one just says Dex, and that one is nothing because he doesn't have a wisdom bonus. Yeah, it would definitely make sense, but because it doesn't specifically say charisma, we will test it. We will double check. All right. So, what mythics do we get? Mythical beast. Yes. Yes. 100% yes. As a cavalier, this is like one of the strongest mythic abilities that you want. Mythic charge is like right up there with it, but it's one of the ones that scales with your I think Mythic Beast probably scales a little bit better earlier on. I don't know. This is divine damage, so it gets past everything. Arguments could be made for either of these. That's the first one. Yes, it's a useful choice. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm perfectly okay with this. I don't think that there's anything else that I would really want him to have. Outside of basically just those two, right? Mythic Charge, Mythical Beast. If you're playing on normal difficulty or lower, you're not going to need something like Last Stand or anything like that, especially early on. Especially with a 19 Charisma, like a 19 health stat. Nah. You're gonna be pretty good on the defensive side of things. The new Mythic, I'm not expecting new mythics to be used in these because I didn't see anything about these builds in particular being updated for the most recent patch. But yes, if you were going to do it, okay, so it's long sword is the weapon focus. Long sword is the weapon focus. Yes, obviously perfect cavalry would be very good to have. Yes. It's you know, it's in the name, right? Perfect cavalry. Yes. We want that, but I'm not expecting that because I don't think that this build has been updated for that, which is a little bit unfortunate actually. I think that they should have, like, right? He is the cavalier companion. You would think that when they put in a new cavalier mythic, you know, if they put in a new Cavalier Mythic, they might retouch on his Mythic build, but I doubt it, unfortunately. Rupture Restraints. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Rupture Restraints should be great swords. So you could force him to use the Gorm sword that killed Morveg. Oh, that'd be funny as hell. But I would prefer it to be Long Spear. Because this does mean that this Cavalier is not going to be super good at using the Cavalier long spear that you could pick up in endgame, right? There's the one, what is it, like 8d6 or 8d10 damage whenever you charge or something like that? Quarter long spear. The hell is this thing? Is that a Faucher? No. Yeah. Fable Heroes Lance. This +5 oversized Dragonbane long spear grants Lunar +2 circumstance bonus on attack and damage rolls while mounted. It also deals additional 8d6 damage on a successful charge. That is, in fact, a long spear. I remember that because that's the one that I used on my character. On Vin, actually, in my original playthrough of this game. I found that thing and I was like, yep, nope, this is mine forever. But yeah, we have Rupture Restraints. I don't hate Rupture Restraints for sure. I don't know if it's useful this early, right? This is like leaving Dresden. I don't know how many CCs you're going to be coming up against at this point in the game. I can't remember. There's a very powerful Fauchard. Well, let's find out. All right, what do we got? Okay. So, whenever the wielder this +5 radiant nullifying Fauchard successfully charges an enemy, they gain spell resistance equal to 11 plus their character level for 3 rounds. Nope, because I used your spelling to search it and it pulled it up perfectly. Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one that has anything to do with charging or cavalier or anything like that. It's called Rush Light. I mean, Fauchards in general are just really fucking strong, right? Like, it's an 18 to 20 crit range weapon, 1d10 damage. But anyway. Okay, there it is. I was about to say, hold up. The chat that I was looking at and the actual chat, the chat that I was looking at was fairly well delayed. Hello, Titan. Hate out close Fauchard, Falcata, and Falchinar. Yeah, I definitely get those all mixed up together for sure. With Legend, you get 51 spell resistance. That is very strong. But I like doing an extra 8d6 damage because I am a greedy bitch when it comes to damage. But anyway, Mythic level 3, we get Rupture Restraints. Not a terrible choice, but I feel like this is something that we could have delayed a little bit. Taking this a little bit later on. Oh, what about 4? Power Attack Mythic. 100% yes. 100% yes. You're most likely going to be... So, like, when I think of Cavalier, I think of major damage. And one of the biggest bonuses to damage in your mythics is going to be Mythic Power Attack, especially if you're using a two-handed weapon, right? If you're using longsword in two hands, if you're not using a shield or anything like that, you're getting that +5 instead of +2. That is an absolutely insane boost to damage. So I approve. I approve. All right, so what are we boosting? We are boosting charisma. Interesting. Yes, it does, Igor. Yes, it does. And that's that's one of the reasons that I was able to one-shot Deskari in my original playthrough. I kidding. Yeah, that lance is fucking broken, dude. Boosting charisma. Okay. Your gums are bleeding again. You should probably get that checked. Might want to get that checked. No odd ending number. Yeah. On the other hand, I would like to. Why charisma though? Like, okay. I need you to not be. Alright, I need you to get down. Hey. You're like putting a lot of weight on the back of this chair. Come on. Come on down. There we go. There's my buddy. There's my buddy. Alright. Let's take a look at Cavalier real quick. Because your challenge is the thing. No. Wait. Hi, could you not? Fucking hurts? Yeah, that'll do that. Bleeding is usually not meant to be a pleasant experience. It's supposed to tell you that something is wrong. Something has happened that should not have. Hi. Hi. What's up, buddy? Ow, claws. Ow, claws. Alright. Wait. The only thing that he's giving charisma-wise is... his allies, swift action, competence bonus equal to his charisma. Okay. So there's that. But once per... It's one round, and it's once per combat. I don't like it. 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 Nope. Should be boosting strength, not charisma. If you're going to be doing the charisma thing, then like if you're going to be doing the everybody gets a bonus to attacks and stuff, under the paw icon, this one? Ah, there we go. Cavalier's melee, deal extra damage, is equal to the Cavalier's level. Ability once per day at first. Anything to do with charisma? No. Literally nothing to do with charisma. Yeah, that's just the charge, banner. Greater Tactician, Mighty Charge, Demanding Challenge. Yeah, that's the one that I was talking about, but this one doesn't have anything to do with charisma. Right? 0 charisma things on it. You got Lion's Call. This one just adds Knowledge World to class skills, which is useless. To this particular thing. Literally the only charisma thing is you get a bonus against fear saves equal to charisma from this. Yes, I am always multi-streaming these days. Always doing both Twitch and YouTube anymore. Yep. Firing them to great lists, yeah. Yep. Nope. I don't like it. I do not like boosting charisma. I do not think that the benefits of boosting charisma is going to be higher than boosting your strength for this character. I think boosting this character, because like this guy can be one of the biggest damage dealers that you have. and you want to maximize that by boosting his strength. Getting his charisma up is not going to help. Not nearly as much. Other orders give better bonuses that use your charisma. I think I remember that, yes. Because I remember never taking... I've gone Cavalier a couple of times in a couple of different playthroughs. I've literally never once chosen Order of the Lion. I think that it's one of the weaker ones for sure. But yeah, Indomitable Mount, we were talking about... we were talking about this one right here, Mounted Combat, being able to prevent your mount from taking damage. So Indomitable Mount is another source of that. And because it's a bonus feat, I approve of taking it here. The thing is that we are missing out on some fairly hefty offensive feats. Like, we don't have improved critical. We don't have any cleave feats or anything like that. We don't have... Excuse me. Cleave feats, improved critical. Can you stack Vital Strike on top of Charge? I don't think you can. I feel like that would be incredibly overpowered. No, I didn't think so. I did not think so. Now that's a specific tabletop shenanigans involving Gorham. Gotcha. Hello, Titan. Knock knock. Who's there? Okay, so there's our improved critical. There's our improved critical. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We did get there. Longswords are a 19 to 20, if I'm remembering correctly. I think most swords are 19 to 20. I'm sus of this knock knock joke now. Gulps who? He gets combat reflexes or ever ready, then he's gold. Alright, and then 14, we get nothing, which is interesting. Last Stand. I talked about this earlier. I don't think that Last Stand is at all necessary for an auto build. You're going to be fighting... You know, you're going to be on normal difficulty or lower. I had to figure. As soon as you corrected yourself to Gulpa, I was like, I know where this joke is. I understand this. At this point, we definitely should be taking Mythic Charge. Obviously, Perfect Cavalry is also very useful at this point in the game. Or at any point in the game, right? Like, this is an incredibly powerful... This is probably the most powerful defensive thing that we can grab. Get some extra seconds to react on Last Stand. That's fair. But if you're playing... So... If we use my playthrough as an example. My first playthrough of Wrath of the Righteous as an example. I played as a Cavalier. And this is Mythic number 5. So this is slightly before I started actually playing a Cavalier, right? My class was a cavalier. I rode around on a dinosaur, but I wasn't actually playing as a cavalier. I never charged. Um, uh, the first time I started actually using charge attacks on my cavalier was in the abyss. Um, Actually, no, it was in the Midnight Fane, I think. It was as I was going through the Midnight Fane, that was the first time that I started using charge attacks. And realizing just how much extra damage you were getting from them. So, like, at this point, like, if you're a smarter player than I am, you would already be spamming. Then you suddenly exploded an enemy. Exactly. It's how I was having trouble with an enemy. I died like 2 or 3 times to one guy. And then I charged him and he exploded. And I was like, oh. Oh, okay. And then I started charging everybody and they all started exploding. And suddenly the game got a lot easier. But the thing is, like, the way that you want to play a cavalier is you want to have him outside and then charge in and then run back out and then charge back in. Like, basically, you want to never have a full round attack. Well, technically, your main character still gets one because he's not moving. It's the animal companion that's moving. But having perfect cavalry so that you don't provoke those attacks of opportunity against you is going to save you so much damage over the course of a playthrough that taking Last Stand over perfect cavalry is just Igor, that's not the kind of writing that you wish you could do with Olbrig. Let's all be honest here. Yeah, Last Stand, it's an okay ability. Both is good. It's an okay ability for this, but there's definitely better ones. Like I said, Mythic Charge, Perfect Cavalry. But like I also said earlier, I don't think that we're going to be getting Perfect Cavalry, unfortunately. Shield Focus. All right. So 1, 2, 3. What's this one do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 defensive feats. His romance is kind of bland. That's bland. That's unfortunate. We have 6 defensive feats, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So over half of our feats that we have selected have been defensive. Is technically the undead tank, but I would like my tanks to still be able to do damage. And okay, so you say he's the undead tank. I think Castiglier is the undead tank. He's the fighter. Ciar as a cavalier should be a damage dealer. Ciar should be the damage dealer of this. He should be the physical damage dealer. The damage output of a cavalier is absolutely insane, and they're just not leaning into it whatsoever. Shield Focus Mythic. Yeah, I don't know what you just tried to do, Titan, but I recommend not trying to do that again. But Castiglier is not Wendu, Igor. Castiglier is built as a frontliner. I can't remember exactly what his build is. We'd have to go back a couple of weeks to do that. But yeah, he's definitely built as a frontliner. Shield Focus Mythic is like really, really strong. He's a 2-weapon scimitar build. He's a DPS. Okay. Wait, is he 2-weapon scimitar? Interesting. His charisma is way lower. We could speed through his build a little bit later and figure out exactly what's going on with that. More charisma. I mean, obviously they're going to keep pumping charisma. I've literally never seen them do anything but that. Hey, Mythic Charge. So that's suddenly an extra 7d6 damage per charge attack. That's like a huge deal, right? Something that we've been talking about needing since literally Mythic 1. Improved initiative is fine. We do already have improved critical. Plus 42 max damage, yeah. I mean, hell, just plus 7 damage, right? Like, imagine taking a feat that just says, do an extra plus 7 damage. His dex is awful. Yeah, it's only a plus 1. So this does give him a good, definitely getting hit, yeah. Oh, he's got literally half of his feats have been defensive ones. He's exactly half and half when it comes to defensive versus offensive feats. Mythic Unarmed Strikes is literally, oh, you get plus 1 to 5 damage to your punches. Yeah. Titan, you will be fine. I promise. I promise you'll be alright. Precise Strike is fun. It's an extra 1d6 to everybody whenever we grant them all our teamwork feats. So I'm perfectly fine with this. Toughness Mythic, on the other hand, I absolutely hate. We could be getting improved critical Mythic. We could be getting improved initiative Mythic. Obviously we're not going to get armor focus or any of the Mythic light shields or anything like that. That's just not going to happen. But it gives you DR10 epic when you're below 0 health, which is useless because when you're below 0 health, the enemies ignore you. So they're not going to be hitting that character anyway. It's really stupid. Unless you're in Last Stand, yeah, I guess. But then you're just immune to damage, so it doesn't matter. Like, that's... Like, is that... Yeah, so you're immune to damage, so you're... Like, what? You good for half orcs that for some reason did trade? Yeah. Yep. Leading strike. Hmm. It's not a terrible idea. The problem with leading strike is that if you're playing a Cavalier the way that you should be playing a Cavalier, you're not going to be getting enough. Well, but see, here's the thing, Igor. If you're playing a Cavalier, especially if you're doing real time, if you're playing real time and you're playing a Cavalier, you're not gonna want to have him next to the enemy, right? The only time he should ever be next to the enemy is immediately after he charges in. Like, Cavaliers are one of the characters that you want to micromanage the most to get the most out of their damage. Because if you just have him sitting there whacking at people, that's incredibly inefficient. You want him to charge in, run out, charge in, run out, charge in, run out. So he's not going to be taking advantage of most attacks of opportunity. Lapse and right click, charge and forget. You can do that. You can just charge in. Get out of here with that, Matt. You can just charge in and then just let them stay in. But that's not efficient. That is missing out on a lot of extra damage. Especially when you have things like Mythic Charge, if you have the long spear, which this guy's not gonna have. Actually, I'm curious. Are there any long swords that do anything for... Nope. Nope. Alright, there's no long swords that do anything with charge or Cavalier stuff. Okay. Nothing. Ride by attack exists in Pathfinder 1 first edition? I have no idea. The only +6 sword? Radiance. Yeah. Da, 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 da. I'm reading up on Radiance. I'm not see. So if I click on Radiance, does it show me the evil version? No. Reverse pseudo card attacks of opportunity. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I don't like leading strike for a Cavalier. I don't think that it's that great. Now, if we ignore perfect cavalry as an option, what are other potentials? Ever ready? But again, you're not going to be in long enough for... You're not really going to be in long enough for stuff. Titan, if you're actually heading out, have a good night. Yeah, I guess if you're ignoring perfect cavalry, there's not too many other... I mean, I guess you could always get thundering blows, right? would really, really suck if you're doing this because, I mean, this does kind of, since horse and rider attack at the same time, it will proc a lot. That's fair, but like, you're also only getting one attack per round, right? I don't know. I don't know. Like, if you ignore perfect cavalry, it's probably one of the best options. Yes. I don't know how I feel about it. All right, we're gonna move on. Mounted shield. You manage your shield with. So you are. Oh well, duh. We already knew that we were supposed to be using a shield when we had shield focus. Titan. That's not something to joke around about if you're joking. If you're not joking, then I recommend you talk to somebody like legitimately. But that's not something that you should be joking around about. Um Unless you bring a skull, but that would not be something. Base shield, but okay, so that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna talk about. So yeah, should have realized from 15. Yes, we are working with shield. Also, if we look at his actual fucking portrait, he has a shield in the portrait. Skulls are usually forgotten on tabletop, but everyone and their grandma is a tailor-made hot Viking support in this game. Hey, Lord Bovin, what's up? You can make jokes. I'm just not a huge fan of like that style of jokes, like, you know, suicide and stuff like that. I'm not a fan of those types of jokes. Like, especially if it's just like a one-off comment, that's one thing, but if you like play into it hard, and that's something completely different. I'm not a huge fan of those types of jokes. But I'm not gonna obsess over it. We're just gonna move on. We used to play 1E. Skulls did not even exist. Fair enough. The thing that I keep getting distracted from saying. If we are using shields, we are not getting the +5 from power attack mythic. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I've been trying to say for the past 5 minutes. We're only getting a +3, not a +5, if we are using a shield. So the fact that we have this, the fact that we have both of these, just means that power attack mythic is being nerfed. And we are more of a tanky guy. And then we have this, which I hate. We've talked about this over and over and over and over again, especially on a Cavalier. So this again means... I mean, we could look at his AC right now. It's a fucking 14. But I don't have any armor on him or anything like that. Because I never built this guy. I never gave him stuff. But if we play a Cavalier the way that you should be playing a Cavalier, Hammer the Gap is literally useless because you're only ever getting one attack. Because you're charging in, which means you don't get a full... Oh, no, wait. I said this earlier. Isn't it where you actually do get your full round attack if you're a Cavalier after a charge? Because you can... Because the Cavalier's mount is the one that's moving, not the Cavalier. Did they ever fix that? Because I'm pretty sure that's not how... I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to work, but I think that that's how it used to work. Granted, it's been a long time since I played and actually paid attention to Cavalier. I don't think they ever fixed it. Okay. If you are getting a full round attack, then I guess Hammer the Gap and Leading Strike are a bit better. Does it stack with Alchemist casting shield on the horse? No, because they would both be shield bonuses. So if you have an Alchemist, the whole shielded mount thing, mounted shield thing, doesn't do anything. Oh, by the way, it doesn't include enhancement bonuses. So it's only the base shield bonus plus shield focus. So yeah, just have an Alchemist and have them cast shield on it. It's gonna be it's most likely going to be better. That's kind of gross, actually. And then we do actually get improved critical mythic, which is good. I would definitely have swapped out toughness mythic for improved initiative mythic on this guy. Like 100%. He needs the extra initiative bonus, I think. Plus Mythic Shield. Yeah, they're not going to have Mythic Shield because they haven't updated this build for the new patch. So, they don't have any of this stuff. And then level 20, we get up to that 22 Charisma, which, cool, we got more health, and we get to sometimes add that to other things. Hooray, we did it. Now... let's see if... Horseman. Do you have an auto build? You do not. Okay. 350 plus HP. Yep. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say that if we dropped 20 health from this guy, it wouldn't kill him. Throwing that out there. I feel like if he only had 334 health instead of 354 health, he would still be perfectly fine. I don't know. I feel like this might be a bit much. That's just me. That's just me. Also, yeah, AC of 14. Now, let's see what happened. Because, yeah, we have literally nothing on this guy. All right. So, let's max this shit out, huh? Can't use tower shields. Nothing else is going to be higher than that. Okay. Now, get rid of that. All right, so he's up to 46 now. Need to subtract 40. So I was only saying get rid of mythic toughness. But like even still, 314 health I feel is quite enough. So I also feel like I don't think that the shield bonus to touch AC is enough. Yeah, like it's a heavy shield. So we got a +3 to our touch AC from shield focus and shield focus mythic, right? Let's just double check. Shield focus mythic. Yeah. Oh no, wait, it is the shield's enhancement bonus to AC. Never mind. Never mind. Hello, Meow. How are you doing today? Now, if we do this, suddenly he's got over 400 health. And by the way, if you're going to be having this guy as one of your main party members, you're going to have a high charisma headband on him, right? So at this point, if we get rid of the 2 toughnesses that this guy has, he still has 374 health. Now, let's compare that to Vin, who's a legend, by the way. And then I did end up taking toughness on because I ran out of feats that I cared about. Can you use a tower shield while mounted? You should be able to. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to. Let's see. What else could we put on this guy to make him... Braces of armor basically wouldn't do anything. Tower shields are kind of meh. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe something like this. +14 strength, 19 con fighter. Dude. Valerie makes a good kineticist. I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that being a thing. All right, we are going to leave this as it is. Yeah, this guy can be a very tanky character, but I would much prefer a character that can deal a bunch of damage than a character that can take a bunch of damage. Makes a great kinetic knight because her deck sucks, yeah. Um, yo, Meow, I mentioned this as Titan was leaving. These are not jokes that I appreciate. And if it's not a joke, this is not the place to be talking about this kind of thing. All right. So, next up, we're going to be talking about Delamere. We're going to be talking about Delamere next up. All right. Respecking. So, again, she comes in at level 10. Again, she has 9 intelligence. Pretty high charisma, right? Do I plan on playing Rogue Trader? Not at the moment. I have a bunch of other... Well, not a bunch, but I have some other games that I'm planning on playing at first. Yeah, she is a Slayer. I also thought that she was a Ranger. Um... Yeah, she is a Slayer. Um, let's take a look at... She has no background. Interesting. Is she the first? She's one if she's not the first one, she's one of the first ones for sure. Um, I can't remember. I think she was one of the first ones. Um, but no background. So, funnily enough, most of the backgrounds could just be this. Right? Because most of the backgrounds that they give all of the companions and a bunch of the different player classes are completely useless, so they might as well just not have one. So it's good that they're just really honest with this. So we start off point blank shot and weapon focus longbow. We got precise shot, deadly aim, any observer. Well, at least she actually is putting points into perception. Perception, stealth, mobility, athletics. She does have a decent strength stat, so athletics works all right. Yeah. Yeah, she was like yeah, basically, yes. Um Canny Observer, yeah, get that +4 to Perception. Yeah, if we're going to be going Perception, which, actually, wait. Before I go any further, what's her Wisdom? +10. All right, or +0. Gotcha. Accomplished Sneak Attacker, which is fine because Slayers have a slower sneak attack progression than Rogues do. Many Shot, Snapshot, Point Blank Master, Clustered Shots, Dispelling Attack, and Improved Critical Longbow. This is actually a really good auto build. Snapshot is like the only one where I'm like, why? We could also argue out Point Blank Master. But yeah, so far, all right, Meow. I'm going to ask you to drop it. Okay? Regardless of whatever happened, this is not the forum to talk about it. If you are being serious, that really sucks. It really does. But you need to just let it go. Like, anyway, I understand that, but you know, taking this at face value, I understand that, but this is not the place. All right, well, I hope you have a good one, regardless of circumstances. Are all undead? So here's the thing about point buy. I can never keep track of what exactly the point buys are. It's like my brain just refuses to compute it. I did know that mercenaries were on 20. I remember reading that a long time ago. That's actually a good point. Does she have any bonuses? Yes. Yes, she gets a +2 to human, to Dex. So so it looks like the undead keep their racial bonuses from when they were alive. Well, if we're looking at her stats, she's got 16, 16, 17. without dropping her int below a 9, right? Like having two 16s and a 19, I don't even know if you could do that with your main character, right? Started with 14 charisma, dropped con to 8, then yeah, she's point by legal. Distracting shots, come on. Gross. They'll drop con to 8. That would make sense. Wait, if you drop it to 7... Oh, we started at charisma 14. Well, we will see. Hopefully she's boosting... I really hope that she's boosting... what's it called? Dex. That's the one. That's the word. Con 7 allows a charisma 15. Okay. Anyway, distract. Jesus Christ. One of these days I'm actually going to be able to focus. Distracting shots. Weapon. Yeah. Penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half your rank for 1 round. Cleaving shot. On normal difficulty or lower, cleaving shot is easily the best mythic ability for a ranged character. Once you get into higher difficulties, you know, the enemies don't die as often, so you don't get the explosion as often, so it's not as big a deal. But hoping that tank cavalier hill, yeah. Point blank shot mythic. It's a +1 to attack and damage, so I'm okay with this one. Yeah, I think out of all of these, that one's wait, why no... Wait, where's Rapid Shot Mythic? Excuse me? We don't have Rapid Shot? Wait. We don't have Rapid Shot yet. Never mind. Never mind. Wait, we do Boda Slayer feat? I thought I saw Rapid Shot. So then why are we not seeing Rapid Shot Mythic? Why is it saying that we don't have it? Spell's vulnerability, still, again, instead of cleaving shot, this is kind of gross. Especially at lower difficulties, you're not going to get 3 hits on most enemies before they die. We're going to go back in here. Normally, I'm not going to do this, but we're going to do this right now. No, we have many shot. We don't have rapid shot. What the fuck? What is happening? Yeah, those are some tanks even on normal. Maybe. Weakening wound. This is the DR one, right? Yeah. That's fine. Deadly aim mythic is fine. Oh shit, we didn't check. So she is boosting dex. She is boosting dex. Improved precise shot. Why? Why not? Why not this? Owlcat, come on. Come on. Why? Why this? How did you get many shot without rapid shot? Because Slayer talents. No, we have many shot. We have many shot. Even if he does not have the normal prerequisites. As long as it's in the combat style, getting rapid shot at level 20, I could see them just skipping rapid shot. I can see them just skipping rapid shot because they realize, oh, we need to nerf this build. It's too good. Opportunist is shit. Opportunist is absolute dog shit. It's terrible. Don't take it. You know what you do instead of opportunist? You know what you do instead of opportunist? You get crippling strike. Or you get wearying strike. Or you get one of these right here, these combat style feats. You get fucking rapid shot. I don't know. That's just, you know, those are the options that I would go with. Trash. Absolute trash. Ranging shots. So ranging shots is not terrible. I don't hate ranging shots. But it hurts my soul that we don't have cleaving shot yet. Hurts my soul that we don't have cleaving shot yet. She is standard Slayer as far as I could tell. As far as I remember. Find out. Yeah, just normal basic bitch Slayer. Yeah. Hey, level 15. We did it. We did it. We got there. We got there. Rapid shot, level 15. Let's go. Hey, only an extra 5 levels after we recruit her, right? Because we get her at level 10. Jesus Christ. All right, but we got there. We got there. That's fine. As long as we get there eventually. This is dog shit. Don't take weapon focus mythic when you have access to rapid shot mythic, because rapid shot mythic is literally double what weapon focus mythic is. Weapon focus mythic gives you a +1 unless you have greater weapon focus, which we don't. We don't have access to that. Or at least we don't have it yet. I don't know. Is Slayer one of the classes that gets fighter levels? So they can take the fighter feats like greater weapon focus? Why not both? Normally, why not both? Because there's better other options. Improved critical mythic, I would say, is probably a better option. Rapid shot mythic is obviously a better option. It's like, what, we got 3 left? So rapid shot mythic, like the ones that I would take would be like rapid shot mythic, improved critical mythic, and then either mythic sneak attacker or like mythic improved initiative would be the 3 that I would pick. Because we got to remember, this is on like we're assuming normal difficulty or lower. So the AC of the enemies is not going to be that insanely high. So we don't need to stack our attack bonus super high. So we would like to be able to one-shot people more than anything else. Blinding is trash. Don't get this. This is really bad. This is really bad. Because this requires a fort save. Which is going to be a 30 at best on this character. She is a Slayer, so she is full BAB. So this is going to be a 30 DC. You have no way of boosting that any higher. And most fort saves on enemies in this game are very, very high. Therefore, blinding critical is shit. It's bad. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Don't take this. Take crippling strike. Or if you're going to take blinding strike, you need to have wearying strike first. But yeah, Crippling Strike and Weary Strike are easily the best options here. No critical focus. Yes, this is true. Never reached 20 plus saves on any stat, right? Like, even the final boss has a 24 fort save. It's great. Hey, we got Cleaving Shot. We got there. Yeah, like you actually have a lot more options in Kingmaker because the saves of the enemies aren't quite so insane. Isle DLC hidden boss, I've never fought it. Never fought it. I was having fun with that though. I was having fun with that DLC. I liked the different like build incentives. But yeah, we got Cleaving Shot. So build save number 2. Improved Snapshot. Do we have improved critical yet? We do. Okay. I was just double checking. Having over 150 AC and 7 lines of immunities. I'd rather not. I'd rather not do that. Thanks though. I appreciate the offer. All dwarfs is a good meme. The most recent one that I had was an all kitsune. All kitsune party. All of the furries. What could we take instead of improved snapshot? I mean, we could go at like we could talk about like skill focuses and stuff like that to help with that kind of thing. Improved initiative is always helpful. Critical focus. You could like you mentioned that, but like we could go critical focus here and then sickening. But then again, we are doing longbows, so our critical range is not great. So yeah, never mind. Only gotten dwarves, didn't know about the other races. I didn't know dwarves was one. There's a new critical feat? Really? Uh, 2d6. Playing critical. Oh, interesting. Natural armor. Natural armor, natural armor, natural armor. So if they have super high dodge bonuses or anything like that. Sickening and exhausting. Blinding. Doesn't really teach about resting and rationing your spell slots. Yeah. To be fair, no part of the game really does that. Is bleed new? Bleed is new, yes. Nope, bleed is new. Bleed is new. Because we've looked at all of the crit feats over and over and over and over again. Because they love taking the crit feats. And the options were sickening, tiring, blinding, and staggering. Those were the 4. We only had 4 of them. Do I have any interest in Rogue Trader? Not at the moment. I'm not a huge... I don't really know anything about Warhammer, and I have no real interest in it. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I've been asked that a couple of times now, because I am a big Owlcat person. in general. Maybe at some point in the future, but it's not a priority right now. I have a couple of other games that I want to get into. Maybe I'll pick it up after those, but we'll just have to play it by ear. Been having a lot of fun playing it on Fair. Hell yeah. I've seen a few people playing it through on unfair difficulty. I am not somebody that plays through on those harder difficulties. I tend to play through on normal myself. I find it very interesting to play through games like that on normal because, you know, normal is the difficulty that the devs expect people to play it on, right? Like that is the default, right? So I like seeing what people expect, what the devs expect the player to be able to do without like excessive and extensive knowledge of the systems. But yeah, we got improved snapshot. If you're gonna take snapshot, you kind of have to take improved and greater snapshot, which we actually can because we are a full BAB class, right? Hey, there's Rapid Shot Mythic. First run of Kingmaker on hard. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, that game can be very rough. My first playthrough, the actual combat of Kingmaker, I definitely had some hiccups, and I definitely had some fights where I had to I had to reload over and over and over again to be able to beat eventually. It was the kingdom management that almost killed my first playthrough. The kingdom management almost killed my first playthrough. Ever ready. Ever ready on a ranged character, I don't like. I do not like this at all. She does have snapshot, but she only has improved. So snapshot is still only melee. Improved snapshot allows her to get attacks of opportunity from 5 meters away. Same here, yeah. Yeah, the kingdom management in Kingmaker is rough if you don't know what to do. The pet brings you with them to the front line, which she does not have. I mean, I guess you could give her the Triceratops. Bismuth, right? Could give her Bismuth, and then she could ride that one. But, barring that... Yeah. Barring that, taking Ever Ready on her seems real shit. Especially since she doesn't have any special way to trigger attacks of opportunity. She doesn't have something like outflank. She doesn't have something, like, she doesn't have any of that stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Still get all the benefits of playing the kingdom management without all the stress. Yeah, one thing that I do not recommend on Kingmaker is don't just turn it to auto. Don't just turn it to auto. You lose out on so much good shit if you just skip the kingdom management entirely. Took me 2 acts to notice. Artisans are the goats. Yeah, the artisans are fucking incredible. I could see people putting it on auto after their first playthrough if they just don't want to deal with it. If they just want to, you know, play through the game and just do the normal adventure-y stuff, I could see them do that. And, you know, if you want to speedrun the game, then obviously you want to turn that off. God, I don't even want to imagine the run if you have to do that. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I used to speedrun Kingmaker. And as you can see up in that little quarter, I have a subscriber goal on YouTube that if we hit 300 subscribers, I will try to route out a new version of the unfair speedrun. Eat the secret endings behind Kingdom Crusade management? I don't know what you're talking about. I've literally never gotten any of the secret endings in either of these games. Wait, what? All companies, all companions quest speedrun. No. Most people do. That fucking video, that video is like a year and a half old at this point, and it's still consistently the most viewed video on my channel. Like, by a wide margin. It still like averages like 500 views a week, whereas the next highest one is like 230. Gaming mechanic. Oh yeah, the key. Yep. Hey, we got Crippling Strike. By the way, but guys, did you know we're going through auto builds? We got Crippling Strike. This is one of my favorites because I love stat damage. Stat damage is a lot of fun. So yay, we got Crippling Strike. And then yep, there's Greater Snapshot. I was gonna I think I said it actually. If you're gonna get improved, you want to get Greater. If you get Snapshot, you want to get improved and Greater Snapshot. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine with this. And then yeah, improve critical longbow. It's not improved critical mythic on longbow is not as powerful as it would be on, say, a scimitar or falchion or a like a rapier or something like that. Honestly, the biggest tip that I have for dealing with the keep on subscribing and resubscribing with the number 1 go up. That's not how that works. Well, actually, so part of it is that's not how it doesn't update. The actual bar updates weirdly. Like sometimes it'll actually count new subs, and sometimes I have to go back in and manually change it. Because I think before the stream today I had 263. Yeah, see, like right now I'm actually at 264. So we're actually closer than it shows here. So I'll have to go back in after the stream and manually change it. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why sometimes it'll live update and sometimes it won't. Don't know. Dream Elements is wonky. Oh yeah, so basically what I was gonna say is the thing that I learned on Kingmaker to help the most with kingdom management was immediately go and do the main story quest. So my first playthrough, I would put it off and put it off and put it off because that's what you do in RPGs, right? In RPGs, what you do is you never do the main story quest until you've cleared out all of the side quests first, right? It's just what's done, right? You don't do that in Kingmaker. That's a bad idea. Yeah, just do the main story quest first because it's all on timers. Um, it's all on timers. So yeah, so as he just said, he only got to this troll stronghold. Even if you go and immediately, the instant you can get it, you go immediately and you beat the trolls and, you know, fuck all them up. You just remove the problem. The next problem still doesn't show up until the same time frame, as always. So whether you do the trolls first or you wait until a day before it's going to destroy your kingdom, it will still take the same amount of time in total to get to chapter 3. But if you put it off until the very end, you're going to constantly be taking hits to your kingdom throughout the entire thing. Yeah, my first playthrough of Kingmaker, my kingdom was constantly in... It never got to crumbling, I don't think. But I think it was very often in riots mode. And then in the second time, it was like either in serene or calm the entire time. Just from that one playthrough. What the hell is Hunter Surprise? What are you? This is useless, right? This is completely useless. How often are you going to need this? So this right here is easily the best one that you could still pick. Whether it's something similar, it's got the crusade management, that's the closest. You can still build towns and stuff, but I like the battles. I liked the battles. I think I'm like one of the 3 people on the planet that actually enjoyed the army fights in this game. Oh wow, and that's her capstone. Okay, we're done. She's done. I just realized. Oh hey, we finished. Once you get the snipers, battles are pretty much auto wins. Yeah. So the actual building of the towns, I basically just had like a blueprint that I just copied and pasted onto every town that I built. Like they all had the same fucking they all had the same thing. The same buildings every single time. Teleportation hub in the heart of mystery. We can't use it to move our troops around. Oh man. So speaking of that, does anybody remember when this game first came out and all of those portals were active from the get-go? You didn't actually have to activate them from the disparate areas. So the first time that you actually got to the heart of mystery, you suddenly had portals all across the fucking map. That was so fucking great. I was like, oh Jesus. This fucking fast travel before we get the fucking teleportation circles up. Yeah, that was like opening week, I think, or something like that. They got it fixed pretty quick. But I definitely remember finding that, noticing that all of the portals were active. And I was like, oh, yeah. Nice portrait. Yeah, my I don't actually remember what happened to the portrait that I had. So as you can see, this guy's name is Vin. Who's my favorite companion in Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous? Kingmaker. Ooh. So I'm gonna be honest, it's been so long since I've thought about any of the characters in Kingmaker outside of speedrun. They have just been tools for me to use and discard immediately for so long that it's hard for me to remember some of their characters. I like the play between Octavia and Ragongar a lot. Like the interactions between the two and how they play off of each other. Oh yeah, fucking Knock Knock. Easy, easy. I don't know why. That's like the saddest part of the Kingmaker speedrun is you have to kill Knock Knock. In Wrath of the Righteous. Well, we have a list of all of them except for two. Camellia's the worst. She's shit. She's terrible. I really like Reggie. Camellia's helpful, is she not? Fuck off. I actually really like Reggie and Greybore. Ember's super cool, super fun. As a character. None of these guys actually have characters, not really. His great evil characters. Like, I don't, like, he's considered lawful evil. I don't really consider Regill to be evil. Like, that's the thing. He's just... really wanted to get rid of Camellia. So here's what you do, Babs. Here's what you do. You download... Let me actually get back up here. Close this. You download this respec mod, and you respec... Oh. Where am I? You respec this lad right here into a alchemist, a vivisectionist specifically. You respec this guy into vivisectionist, and you give him infusion, and he will be the single best buffer and one of the strongest fucking frontliners that you will ever see in your life. Fuck this Eldritch Scoundrel shit. Eldritch Scoundrel is garbage. Eldritch Scoundrel is trash. But if you just transfer this guy into this... And, like, you don't even need to use that mod, really. You don't really need to use it. You could just level him up as a vivisectionist and ignore his first, like, 3 levels, I think. And he's still absolutely insanely powerful. Uh-oh. Just a hiccup? Just a hiccup. Yeah. Experiencing buffering? Yeah, that would be because I died for a second. But yeah. Woljif as a vivisectionist. Ember is also a very, very good buff bot. She gets mage armor. Obviously, I didn't build her as one here. Oh, I do forget. I do always forget that he runs away like a little bitch for a while. Show all spells? This one. Thank you. I forget that that actually exists. So yeah, we get mage armor. We don't get shield, but if you have both Ember and Woljif, Woljif does get shield. Oh, and actually, one thing that does help a lot, if you do keep Eldritch Scoundrel, ignore the 15 billion spell slots. I didn't cheat. Don't worry about it. Is Vivisectionist does not get access to mage armor. And one thing that's very important for Woljif's build is to have Archmage armor. You want him to have Archmage armor. So it is actually good to have him have at least 1 or 2 levels. And if you're going to go 1 level in Rogue, you might as well go 3 so that you get the free dex to damage, right? And then you also get access to mage armor, like I said. Yeah. Back to Ember. So yeah, she's got mage armor, she's got reduced person, you could get enlarged person on her as well. Bone fists. There you go. There's your level 3 spell. Heroism here. Woljif has access to haste. He could be your haste bot, right? Delay poison communal. Dispel magic is also very useful. You get Death Ward. She could grab Dimension Door, which is very insanely useful. I'm actually looking and I'm seeing that she doesn't have a number of buff spells. But like, basically between Ember and Woljif, you can cover your bases on buffs, is basically what I'm getting at. She doesn't have access to all of those. 240 per day. Look, I'm not cheating on my current playthrough to get to Galfrey. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. There's definitely not an option in Toy Box to boost all of your things by a bajillion. And I'm definitely not using that so that I could speed through the game as quickly as possible so that I can get Galfrey, because threshold save from the link I sent you. None of the saves in there said anything about having access to Galfrey. I looked through them. I did not see one that said that they had recruited Galfrey. Did I miss one? Did I not see one? Because I looked for sure. I read through them. How do you share save files? It's literally just a file in your computer, and then you can just like upload it to fucking whatever file sharing service. You have a save with Galfrey? Oh my god, that would save me so much time. Send you to the future. The problem with sending me to the future is you play on Mac? Oh god. All right. So, can it loader save file location on Mac? All right, so put this in the chit. So apparently, just go to that path right there, And that should be where your save files are, unless you have it set up in like some weird custom spot. Also, ew, gross Mac. Ew, gross. Oh, when I first played. Oh yeah, weird. Nenio, weird. No Twitch comments? Twitch has had a consistent 1 viewer so far today. Which is fine, you know. It's not a huge deal. Weird is really fucking strong. It's like the one. So, for whatever reason, Nenio. I mean, well, for whatever reason, let's just pull up Nenio real quick. So if we look at Nenio, we're gonna not show all spells because she is a wizard and she can use all of the spells. DC of 36. Forgot to double watch. It's fine. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. There's no reason. Especially since, why does Nenio have abjuration as an opposition school? Because she hates other people. That's a lot of spell slots. I don't know what you're talking about. This is completely normal gameplay. Why does everybody keep saying that my spell slots are whack? Nope. I do like how she has shield as one of her auto build spells, even though it's abjuration. I do find that to be hilarious. Things. What could we do? We have an hour left. Make her a brown fur because she's a brown fur already. That's racist. What could we do today? New mythic that removes opposition schools? Is there? Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. I do remember seeing that. Yeah. Last is Lanty? Nah. Our Lord and Savior, Rowdy Rogue? No. I do know of Ruby Rose, though. She played Batwhammons. I kind of want to play some Phasmo. I've been playing a lot of Phasmo offline lately. Well, not a lot, but I've been playing a good chunk of Phasmo offline lately. We could also play some Hades. I think I've only played Hades like once or twice on stream ever. And I kind of really want to play Hades right now. We're going to play some Hades. You check the save files? Yeah, let's play some Hades. By the way, we could check those. You make Angel on Excess, do you get Galfrey? Most likely not. Computer? Hello? I asked. Oh, that's right. Hades is one of those ones that does the thing. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do that real quick. That's actually a really good point. Let's check that real quick. Yeah, I've been kind of grinding on Phasmo, trying to get a high enough level where I can unlock all the tier 3 equipment. I'm like halfway through getting all the tier 2 stuff at the moment. Why am I going to load? No, we need a new game. This does not matter. Create a new character. There's no way, right? We'll try this.
I'll take care. Follow if you dare.
What is there? Are you gonna let me do the thing? All right. I haven't played this since I did the speedruns of this. Y'all remember those? Who here remembers the speedruns for Inevitable Access? Nope. No special peoples. Those were actually kind of fun. So much to mention door. Yeah. It was so fast. It was 7 minutes, I think, or something like that. All right, so yeah. No can do on that one. Trying to remember. Yeah, worth it. Yeah, it was a good idea for sure. Igor, where did you send it to me on Discord? Resources. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So let's take a look at these. Oh. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, so Act 1 doesn't matter. Act 3. Yeah, see, land romanced. This is the thing that I'm worried about. Is land romanced. It does say all companions alive. We could download this one and check it. Then while that one's downloading, we can continue looking through. When do romance? No shot. Zada, Zadi, Devil, Gold Dragon. I thought you had to romance her to have her in the party. Which game do I enjoy running more out of the two? Kingmaker is objectively, well, not objective. Kingmaker is a much better speedrun. Wrath of the Righteous is a better game. Wrath of the Righteous is not built jankily enough for me to be able to really make use of it. All right. As a speedrun. Rebuild Kingmaker and Wrath's Engine. Oh, Jesus. Let's move this over. Here's a question. Path Finder save on Windows. App data local Owlcat. Okay. There it is. Saved games. All right. There we go. Main menu. Hopefully, maybe. Even if this one does work, we are gonna hold off on covering Galfrey until next week. Yeah. No, why are we here? No, I don't want to be here. And we can't leave. Look. Well, that's unfortunate. What we can do, though... What we can do, though, is have our camera just completely disconnect from where we need to be. Could you fucking... Thank you. Jesus. Alright. We're gonna quick save. We're gonna click this. Because this is now given us... Main menu. New game. Inevitable access. Yep. This one. Now we should have the entire party in here, right? I just got to get out. What? Since when are there enemies in here? What the fuck?
Anomalies are destroying the integrity of this world. Assistance is required.
Oh, damn. Alright, well, fuck those two people. Please. Who the hell are you? Is that Galfrey? So who's that other lady? No. I want to change my characters.
Access detected.
Who are you?
Individual Nenio posed the confluence of mythic, semi-divine, and warning. Anomalies.
I guess I should have swapped. I thought that I could just, like, fucking swap through here. Are these just fucking... These are just mercenaries? Gross. Alright, well that sucks. Alright, so yeah, that's... Okay, well, let's... These. Alright, let's take a look, see if we got any more. Golden Dragon... This is Act 5? Legend ending. New Pentec Companion special play. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Tuesday. Thought that was really fucking weird. Yeah, none of these look like they would have it. Because, like, here's the thing, like, none of these, and, like, I don't want to play through the entirety of Chapter 5 just to find out that it's not, right? I would rather just play through the game on my own file. And just get there because, none of those save files specify, yes, this is definitely a thing, right? So... All right, we got 40 minutes. We got 40 minutes. Could continue the mission for the rest of the stream. Why? What is happening? Why is it not? Excuse me. Excuse me, Steam. I would like you to not be stupid. There we go. You use Toyback's Recruiter? I tried doing that and it wouldn't work for me. I tried doing that and I couldn't get it to work for me. How do you get it?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready.
Hey, it is brighter. Oh, actually, this is actually a good chance to test a thing. So I added in a filter for when we play this game that increases the brightness for people watching. I did that so that whenever I'm seeing complete blackness, you guys can actually see light. And I will actually be able to see some things at times. It does mean that, like, things in here are going to be, like, really, wonky. But, like, as you can see, and, like, the colors are a little bit blown out because I haven't been able to, I don't know how to get it to be more smooth. But, like, that does actually look kind of ugly. What game is this? This is Phasmophobia. It's a spooky ghost hunting horror game. Speaking of spooky ghosts, let's go take some pills. So I'm currently playing on a custom difficulty that gets me 4 times the amount of money in XPs that I would normally get. But it's also like kind of fucking dangerous for me to be in the house. So I'm trying to prep up everything that I would need. What kind of goals do we have? Escape during a hunt, gross, incense, average sanity below 25. Or for how it was before. A little bit more than the last time. All right. Let me trying to remember how I had this set up. All right, if I just remove this. This is how it looks normally. Oh no, I could see it on, I have a stream preview up. I could see what you guys were seeing. What I can do here is I can actually just turn the game brightness up. Oops. That just allows me to see a little bit more as well, which I was trying to prevent so that I could get the maximum number of spoopies. The camera base? Easter egg S. What the fuck? Okay, hold up. It should not be able to hunt me yet. Hold up, what's going on here? What is my sanity at? Ooh. Okay, hold up. All right. So what this does is gets rid of this, gets rid of this. Nope. Nope. No, hell no. No Diogen, no Moroi. There's no. Could be Mimic. Can't be this. Literally these three. All right. Well, that helps. Let's grab these. Wow. So, who all in the chat has never seen this game before? Who all in the chat has never seen this game before? It's basically what just happened when the front door closed on me. What happened was the ghost attempted to murder me. That's what happened. Please, for the love of God. And the vast so you saw the immediate thing that I did after that was I came out and I checked my sanity on the book, or on the book. Please, for the love of God, can I pick up the thing? No, not the camera. This is what I want. All right. Oh, we can chat for surezies. Oh wait, no, it can't. It wouldn't be in there. Okay, no. Oh, interesting. Temperature going down? No. What about here? Where are you? Lurk City. Have fun in Lurk City. Enjoy your time. So basically the goal of this game is to... Oh, I already had the thing on. Figure out, identify what the ghost is. We are not trying to destroy the ghost. We're not trying to catch the ghost. Boo! Y'all are unfaithful. Nah, it's all right. Enjoy your dinner, sir. It is just taking forever for this ghost. Okay, I think it might be downstairs. Yep. Suddenly the temperature is very quickly dropping. Okay. Yep, and it's throwing stuff around down here. It's touched a couple of doors. Operate on the blanket rule? I don't know what the blanket rule is. I don't know what that means. Oh, are you in here? No, temperature's going back up. Oh, if you hide from it? I mean, it'll still kill you if you're not looking at it. It just needs to find you first. Okay, so it's hallway. Yep, it is a hallway ghosty. All right. Where's the fucking lights? Where you at? There you are. The sanity on that we found that I checked on the fucking truck is an indicator of basically how safe you are. Ah, I saw you. Yep. So it's either a Thay or a Mimic. Go attempt Gunboy. So that's the new equipment. They have new tiers of equipment that they added in a relatively recent patch. And funnily enough, the so you know what most things are, how most things are, is the higher the tier, the better the piece, right? The better the piece of equipment. Ah, you son of a bitch. That's actually a little bit scary. Drop this here. And the tier 1 thermometer is actually the most accurate out of all of them. So yeah. Ghost is currently hunting again. That's the Thay. That is a Thay. We know this, or I know this, because the Thay is very fast. It is a much fast... Oh, hey! This got teleported. The Thay is a very, very fast ghosty. Yep, there it is. All right. The thing about Thays is if you spend enough time in the ghost room with them, they will eventually age, get slower, get less active, but they will lose the ability to hunt you if you are in the same room as them. Which is very, very useful. We do not need this. It just tried to hunt again. While the lights went out. All of the lights in the house will go out the instant a hunt finishes. Or as soon as the hunt tries to start, if it is stopped by a crucifix. That's why I brought the 2 crucifixes down here. You'll see, yeah, see this one right here. It got burnt all up. We do have a camera. Come on, step in the salt. Do it, coward. You won't. Taking pictures gets you more money and experience. There's a bone somewhere. Only 2-star? Fuck you. That was a ghost event, by the way. They do that sometimes. Come on. That doesn't count? Fuck you. 2, 3. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3. How many of the disturbed salt do I have? I have 3. Oh, perfect. 1, 2. All right, there we go. Ah, that was them popping the lights. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be carrying this around. And we're going to start looking for the bone. Once we get the bone, we can leave. So the way that this game works, I've been really shit at explaining this because I keep getting distracted by things, as is usual for me. You come in, the ghost's somewhere in the house, just tried to hunt again. First thing you got to do is try and find it, right? That's what we spent the first minute doing. That's why I had the thermometer out, because the ghost room is always going to be colder than the rooms around it. So the thermometer is probably the best way. That's a little bit frightening. All right. You know what? I said that we were going to look for the bone, but that's 3 out of our 4 crucies burned. I don't trust it. So we're going to leave. We're going to leave before I die. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, we actually have pretty low sanity already. That's actually very nice for us. That's a ghost. It almost killed me. But what we did is we just got 2 of our 3 side objectives done. That item that I just used, it will blind the ghost for 6 seconds whenever it's hunting. Which basically lets you avoid dying. So you also heard me do this. That will, if the ghost is in range, it will like pull the ghost to you. Or it'll like attract the ghost to you. By the way, this is a safe spot. As long as the ghost doesn't spawn like right here, when it starts a hunt, which it should never do, considering the ghost that it is, we will never be killed while we stand here. So we can just stay here, hang out for a minute while we wait for our sanity to drop. So this is not exactly how a normal ghost hunt goes for us. We were able to find out very, very quickly. We were able to narrow it down to 3 ghosts, right? Demon, Mimic, and Thay. And then simply because of how early it hunted. And when I say early hunt, I mean most ghosts in this game can only hunt if you are at 50% or lower on sanity. We got hunted when we were between 66 and 72%. The only ghosts that can do that are Demon, Thay, and Mimic outside of specific conditions. Mare can hunt below 60% whenever it's dark in the mare's room. It likes darkness, it hates light. If the light is on in its room, it can only hunt at 40%. If the light is off, it can hunt at 60. The yokai, if you're talking near it, which despite me talking right now, I do not have the in-game mic turned on, so that would not count. If you're talking right next to a yokai, it can hunt once you're down below 80%. Raiju can hunt at 65% if it's near electronics, but all of our electronics were right at the door, and it did not spawn in the front room, so we knew that it wasn't that. And then the rest of these hunt at 50% or less. Demon can hunt whenever the fuck it wants. That's like the demon special ability. It can naturally hunt at 75% or less, but it has a very small chance to be able to hunt regardless of your sanity level. Thay has the highest starting hunts percent at 85%. Speaking of, all right, we got down below 25. 85%, but I mentioned earlier that I could age it if I stayed in the room with it. If you stay in the Thay's room with it every 30 seconds or 1 minute, it has a chance to age the Thay up. I think it's 10 stages or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But basically, eventually, that hunt threshold gets all the way down to 15% as it gets older. And then the Mimic special ability is that it copies everything about another ghost. All right. The Mimic can change throughout. So, like, it can start off as pretending to be a Yuri, a Yurei, and then later on it can swap to a Banshee and the same thing. God damn, this guy was active. But yeah, there we go. This was a very, very odd one for sure.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey, that was my first day. Hell yeah. And yeah, got 1600. Didn't get the bone, unfortunate. I only got one of my photos was a 2-star, which is also unfortunate. Not the biggest of deals. Let's do another map. Willow is one of my favorites if I'm just trying to burn through, get through as many as possible very, very quickly, because it's very small. It's like the smallest map, I think.
Alright, here. Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Let's see if I can... So certain evidences, and by certain evidences, I mean literally ghost orbs, you can actually see from the outside of the house. And I did this, I think, once on stream ever. I looked into this room with the video camera like I am right now. And I was able to see a little ghost orb floating through the air. I forgot to take pills, so we're not going to go in. We're not going to risk a hunt immediately. Although apparently, for some people, that doesn't matter. Yeah, normally what you do is you come in and you start looking for the different evidences. Each of the different, well, not all of them, but a lot of the different items will help you determine one of the evidences. There's dots, there's, which we saw a couple of times in that last round. Ghost writing, if it can write in the book, which not all ghosts can. This guy right here can ask it questions, and it may or may not answer them. Might have ghost orbs, as I mentioned, which is just little floaty orbs that sometimes love to hide in walls, which is really fun and cool and awesome. What are these? Prevent from hunting, sanity, parabolic mic. Okay. I love the hunt-based objectives because they're the worst. We could grab that. These. All right, one more trip and then we can get started. 1, 2. Oh shit. Put you back. We don't need all of our smudge sticks. Thermometer, EMF, video cam. All right, let's get started. Why I came in here. Oh wait, we have. Oh, not have that on. Okay. You're not supposed to be here. In the basement. Again. Always in the basement. Yep. All right. So we got another basement ghost. What are you baiting them with? Right now, not much of anything at all. Where's the fucking breaker at? What? Excuse me. I disagree. Okay. I'm baiting them with my own supple body. That's what I'm baiting them with. Is it down in the basement? The fucking thing is down in the basement. Why did I not see it? Son of a bitch. It's fine, though. Everything's fine. There's also, like, fingerprints, UV, it's called, where certain objects, if the ghost interacts with them, like this tub right here, is... Hi! Fucker. Bastard. Ah! And it's the child. The child's so fucking creepy, it doesn't have a face. This is like a fucking sarlacc pit. For a mouth. Yeah. 1 degree. Okay, so this right here, the fact that it's at exactly 1 degree tells me that it's not freezing. We got dots. And I thought I saw a ghost orb. a second. All right, go through the dots again. Do it, coward. Do it. Go through the dots again. Oh, I'm dead. We're gonna cheat that.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So, I'm fairly certain that that was a Goryo. And the reason being, even though we only had one set of dots, is that second time where we saw it go through the dots on the camera, I couldn't see it doing that in with my bare eyes. So like, you know, we could see it through the little viewfinder, but I couldn't see it going through outside of that. And the only ghost that does that is the Goryo. That's like its special thing. Damn. That kind of sucks. I think we might have time for one more if I just try to find the ghost real quick and don't fuck around with anything else. We're gonna go back to Willow. Make it as quick as possible. Alright. Oh, here, let me do this. Because I'm not trying to get a ton of cash, we're just gonna rush in. We're not gonna set up like I have been. We're just gonna run in. We're gonna do the thing. Breaker is down in the basement. Again. Oh. What got throwed? You got throwed. All right. It's another basement hallway ghost. What the fuck? Yep. It's here. Camera there. It's always in the fucking basement, dude. I swear to God. But all three ghosts. Every single ghost. By the way, the reason I'm turning the lights on, lights prevent you from losing sanity. In this game. Yeah, see, I'm already back down to 67%. Yeah, these three should be fine. So what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to make like a fucking pathway from the entrance to the ghost room that is in the light, so that we don't lose a ton of sanity just when we're trying to set things up. Even at times. Damn. That was the hammer that was here. Ulti? Oh. This one's right at 1%, or 1%, 1 degree. What? Alright. Never mind. What the fuck? I'm so confused right now. It hasn't touched either of the doors recently. Alright. Oh. That was just an event. That was not a hunt. We were not in danger there. Although, that might have killed some of our sanity. Yeah, we're still good. This and this. Okay, so it's not a Djinn. Spirit, Polty, Mare, Myling, Dio. I don't think it's a Mare. It was far too comfortable being in the light to be a Mare. I don't think it's a Thay. I don't think it's a Thay. All right, no handprint. We're just gonna stand here and spam this button for a minute. The spirit box is not a guarantee. The ghost can just decide. I've literally asked a question 10 times and not gotten an answer from the spirit box.
Active killing.
See, took that many times to get a spirit box answer. So Polty, or Spirit, Polty, or Dio. As I mentioned earlier, I'm kind of thinking it's a Polty at this point because of how far it was able to throw that hammer. But it could have thrown the hammer multiple times. The problem is with the rule set that I have, the ghost only has a 25% chance of leaving fingerprints on any given object. Oh, here's another thing that we could do. So only a poltergeist is able to throw things when the lights are on in the room. So if we have a Polty, it can still throw this hammer while the light is on. Shut up. I'm gonna try and force some UV. And it'll actually also get us a bunch of photographs as well, regardless of whether we get UV. So anytime a ghost... What? Oh, shit. Anytime a ghost walks through the salt, if it has UV as one of its evidences, it will leave ultraviolet footprints. So if we have ourselves a UV ghost, which I believe is the Pulte, steps in this, not thrown. Aha. See? Footprint. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And we got ultraviolet, which is the Pulte. All right. Yep, see? As soon as I figure it out, it throws the fucking hammer with the light on in the room. Which we still need one photo. So there we go. All right, time to go. I'm not going to bother with the side objectives because it is after 9 o'clock at this point. So we got to get going. What are the side objectives? Hunt, incense. Incense was actually really quick. We could just do that. Our sanity is too high for me to really worry about hunts. So we're just gonna smudge it with the stick and then run away. There we go. That should be... Yep. Time to leave. We got our Pulte. And this should get me to the next level. So I should be able to buy a new item, which is nice. Because like I said, I'm trying to get up to tier 3 stuff. But I'm like in the midst of the middle of the middle. I love that they have the fucking red string for this shit. You gotta go. See you later. Have a good one, Taco. I am also about to be leaving. Yo, new motion sensors. Let's go. Where you at? There you are. Upgrade. Hell yeah. So yeah, I am also going to leave. Next week, on Tuesday, we're going to be continuing through Lord of the Fallen, or Lord of Nothing, whatever. What is the fucking DLC? The Pathfinder DLC, Lord of Nothing. All right, we're going to be playing through more of that on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we are going to be continuing through building that thing back there. You see that big old fucking monster back there? That guy right there, that AT-AT. We're gonna be continuing, starting box 4 of 4. We're almost there. We're getting there. We're gonna be starting box 4 of 4 on that. While we talk about random things, mostly media, Star Wars, these type stuff. I'm debating on tormenting myself by starting to watch Ahsoka, so that we could talk more in depth about that show. Kind of like how we did with TFA for a few weeks there. So that's on Wednesday. Thursday, off as usual. Friday, we're going to be doing Dragonite. We're going to be doing Pokemon Red solo run with just Dragonite. And then next Saturday, we'll definitely be doing Queen Galfrey. Dead and alive. Definitely. So yeah, I'm going to go. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. Appreciate y'all as always. And as always, hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.